You'll see I'm doing this stretch with a 45-pound plate. I've found out that I like doing it with the plate way better than I do the bar. I can just really like drive my knees out more. And you'll also notice I stacked the two 25-pound plates on top of each other. That's because when I do the stretch in the Hey Dudes, it kind of like picks my heel up over the plate, and my heel will try to slide in over the plate. So I slapped another one up there to prevent that. But yeah, I threw it over my back just to kind of like put the weight over where it would be in a barbell squat. Because when I'm holding it out in front of me, it kind of changes like my center of mass, and I can really sit like far back. You'll see here I do it with a bar. I'm already like more bent over, and that's just because like it changes like the balance point of it. I'm sure y'all will get it. But yeah, I'm really enjoying that stretch. Definitely gonna start doing it with the 45-pound plate. I feel like it really opens me up. And it's kind of weird though. I feel like I'm not hitting depth. Like that's the bottom of the squat for me, but it doesn't feel as deep as it usually does. And you'll really notice it with the 45-pound plate. I go back to it right after this. But yeah, it just doesn't feel like I'm sitting as deep in my hip pocket. But like I physically like can't go down anymore. Like that was relaxed for me. But yeah, I've noticed like when I do that stretch, the butt wink is pretty well like non-existent while doing the stretch. So I think I really need to spend a lot of time in that stretch over the next like 2-3 weeks or so. I mean, maybe just from here on out, spending a whole lot of time there. But yeah, then I moved over to the bar, squatted the bar for a few sets, took 95 for a 5x5. I don't think I got all the clips on video. Then I moved up to a plate, took a plate for 5, and then took it for a set of 8. I didn't get the set of 8 on camera, but I've noticed that I've been hitting a plate pretty frequently here lately, and so that's a good sign. But since we're on that note, today is day 25. The next milestone I see is day 50. It's kind of good to see that the focus, I mean, obviously my goal is to be healthy again, but the main focus is just kind of acting on the discipline of showing up every day rather than just trying to get back to the big weight. It's like I'm looking more forward to just showing up tomorrow than I am seeing what I'm going to squat. I know the weight will come back. And on that note about the weight coming back, I know I need to spend more time pulling, just like doing the deadlifts, because that really helps my back out. And I would do some of those tonight, but I've got a truckload of wood to unload, so I'll be getting plenty of reps in with 5-10 pound pieces of wood. But yeah, that's really about it for today. I forgot to mention this yesterday, but I think the garage floor is slanted a little bit. Like I think from where I'm facing right now, my heel is higher than my toe. I've noticed that when I face the deep freezer, I feel like I have a harder time getting into position. I'd like to take a level out here and actually like measure it out and see if it's just a mental thing or not. But yeah, back was a little flared up today. I mean, not terrible though. I did hit a plate. But yeah, that's it for today. We'll see what tomorrow brings.